Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? I've been away a week, and in that week, the world's gone completely mad. Because I'll tell you what, I never dreamed I would see the word controversial in this headline. Are you ready? Buckle up, because it's quite the doozy, as they say out here. From the BBC, India states plan to punish spitting in food spark controversy. Yeah, you read that right. Controversy. Imagine them all sitting around the table in Downing Street and one of the MPs going, here's an idea, why don't we pass a law to stop people barking the guts into your sandwiches or urinating in your lemonade or doing anything else truly disgusting with bodily fluids. And then even someone as filthy as Angela Rayner going, yeah, controversial that one. Okay, it's a real story on a real news website, the BBC. Amazing. I'm sure politically correct channels wouldn't cover this one. They wouldn't touch it with a 20-foot pole, would they? But I love out like this. So let's find out why. Dropping a few nuggets of fecal matter into someone's sandwich. Let's find out why that it's controversial to ban such things, shall we? And this is today, only 16 hours ago. India states plan to punish spitting in food sparks controversy. I wonder why. This month, 2 states ruled by India's governing Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, announced plans to impose hefty fines and imprisonment for contaminating food with spit, urine and dirt. Yeah, I can see why this is alarming people, yeah. Who would do such a thing? The northern state of Uttarakhand will fine offenders up to 100,000 rupees, while neighbouring Uttar Pradesh is set to introduce stringent laws to address the issue. Well, I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but frankly, it sounds like lunacy, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know about you, but, if I go to get a bacon sandwich and I don't see the chef rubbing his bell end on the inside of the bread roll, I'm disgusted by it. Yeah, it's appalling. The government directives followed the circulation of unverified videos on social media showing vendors spitting on food at stalls and restaurants, and one video depicting a house help mixing urine into the food she was preparing. Imagine catching the nanny doing that. What you doing? Swamping in the milk. Why? What? You don't want swamp in your milk. What's the matter with you? It adds a nice zesty tang. Yeah, but it's tea. I wondered why my Yorkshire tea was tangy. Sort of hint of citrus in your Earl Grey. Nice one. While the video sparked outrage among users, with many expressing concern about food safety in the States, some of the videos became the subject of a blame campaign targeting, here we go, it's Alan's lads again. Fact-checking websites, who definitely tell you the truth all the time, they pointed out that many had alleged that the woman was of a certain persuasion, but police said that she was a different one. So as usual, we're back to the same old thing, aren't we? We are. We could stop people from snapping one off in your sandwiches or, jizzing in your porridge. We could stop people doing that. But if we do, we might offend some people. So you know what? You're just going to have to eat it. Yeah, eat it. I don't want to. My Cocoa Pops taste funny. Shut up and eat them, son, for the good of diversity. Remember when Naz Shah said that the victims of horrific sexual assaults had to shut up about it for the good of diversity? Yeah, well now, there might be a few little strange, peculiar smelling nuggets added to your Cocoa Pops. Well, eat them. Shut up and eat them for the good of diversity. If you can get fingered for the good of diversity, you can eat some slightly less crunchy Cocoa Pops for the good of diversity, can't you? Easy. The Indian Express newspaper criticised the ordinance proposed by Uttar Pradesh, saying this is a sectarian dog whistle that preys on the majority's notions of purity and targets an already insecure minority. Oh, the poor buggers. Oh, I tell you what, you've won me over. Piss in me chips. Yep. That's been a saying for decades, hasn't it? But now, literally, piss in me chips. Do it. I'll eat them. For the greater good. Food safety is also a major concern in India, with the Food Safety and Standards Authority estimating that unsafe food causes around 600 million infections annually. 600 million! So when videos of vendors spitting in food came out, people were shocked and outraged. It doesn't need to be 6, it could be 6. If you see a video of someone snapping one off in my kebab, tell me, please. This is unbelievable, this story. I seriously never dreamed I would ever see the word controversy following the words, let's ban emptying your bowels in your dinner. I never dreamed I'd see it, but it's a crazy time to be alive, isn't it? In Uttar Pradesh, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath said to stop such incidents, police should verify employees. They also want to make it mandatory for food centres to display the names of their owners and for cooks and waiters to wear masks and gloves. And he wants to penalise spitting in food. Well, you know what? He just sounds like a fascist. He sounds like a germaphobe, and he wants to just throw his bigoted opinions about anal flora on everybody else. Yeah, I happen to like tangy tea, strange smelling chips. Yeah, so no, we can't do that. I'm kidding, of course. Yogi is talking sense. Yeah, Yogi. Earlier this month, police in Uttarakhand arrested 2 men, both called Ali, yeah, so I mean, there's some evidence, for allegedly spitting in a saucepan while making tea. And Hindu nationalist accounts began calling them spit. Listen, I'm done. I'm going to have to stop there, because if I keep reading this, I'm going to balk my guts up. It's absolutely honking. The creatures doing it should be in prison. It really does sound to me like there's no smoke without fire. And because the followers of one very specific, the regulars at one very specific snack bar, have distaste and loathing for everybody else because of that really, really old book they like so much. Sounds to me like that's probably what's happening. Out of naked spite, they're doing what many kebab shop owners in the UK have been accused of doing, right? Which is, how can I put this politely, pulling themselves off and filling the coleslaw with baby batter. We'll just leave it at that. Anybody who ever lived and worked in Exmouth probably heard that one. So I'll just leave it there. That's a horrendous story, and it sounds true to me. It has the ring of truth to it. The BBC doesn't want to accept it because it's the BBC, and they always run cover for those lads, don't they? But we know the score, and the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, is never, ever, ever eat in a public place in it. Although, you know what? No, I tell you what, scratch that. Don't go to India. There's the moral of the story. I was going to leave it at simply don't eat in fast food stalls in India. But you know what? Don't bother. Don't bother. Go to Centre Parks. Go to Centre Parks, probably not going to see someone rimming your pint glass with the gonads. So just go to Centre Parks, all right? I was going to suggest taking a seaside holiday, but, you know, if you end up in somewhere like Redcar or Hartlepool, it basically looks exactly the same as Karachi. So just go to Centre Parks. All those middle-class white people, you'll be fine, okay? I hope you enjoyed that video. It's good to be back. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all very soon. Oh, yeah, and thanks to Barrow Flights for this nice pint teacup. Bootneck's like big wets. I do appreciate people sending me glassware, but come on, nothing less than about 400 millilitres. If any God-fearing Englishman's going to be drinking tea out of it. Thanks for tuning in. See you all very soon.